and welcome back to Nekojishi. In the last episode, Tiger was the one getting some attention as he was with Liao in the bookshop and asked if Liao could borrow some books about computer software and the online world, as Tiger wanted to catch up, as he said it. Let's continue. I was sitting at my desk just as my mobile started to ring. It's a call from back home. Honestly, I don't want to pick up, but it's been ages since I've talked to anyone from my family. After a moment of hesitation, I pick up the phone. Hello? Liao, my boy, your dad's been missing you. How have you been? Oh, that was the dad. I wasn't aware of that. That wasn't obvious. Yeah, Dad, I've been fine. Well, I can't really say having to suddenly deal with those 3 cats is fine, but should I talk about that to Dad? I really want to find out if my family does have a history of having the ability to see the guardian tigers and other spirits. But if Dad finds out I can do that, wouldn't he just force me back home? My older brother handles all the temple work these days. He takes it super seriously. It'd be stupid to put myself in competition with him anyway. Something wrong, Liao? You seem quiet. Yeah, it's okay. It's just... Ooh. I think what I would do in the same situation as Liao, despite knowing the consequence, possible outcome, and despite his dad might be giving him funny looks, over the phone that is, I think I would ask about the powers. Also because at Liao's age, he should be able to stand up to his dad and say, no, the reason why I went away was that I didn't want to become a part of that, and I still don't. So, he should be able to say that, so I might as well ask. Dad, was our family ever able to see the guardian tigers? I hesitate a little bit. I figure that asking him directly is the best option. See the guardian tigers? I mean, can we see the guardian tigers during divination? Has anyone in our family been able to see them before? Seeing guardian tigers during divination? What are you talking about? Divination is divination. How could someone see the guardian tigers? So the answer is no? It's a no. Why are you so interested in this all of a sudden? Have people been telling you things? Oh, no, I'm just curious. I mean, we've been a Jitong family for a long time. Maybe there's something more to the guardian tigers. Oh, well, you did remind me of something, though. When I was a boy, my grandfather, well, your great-grandfather, always said that he was watched upon by the guardian tigers. If it were true, he must have lived well, honest and kind. I don't believe it anyway. Well, that isn't to say that I don't believe in the guardian tigers, though. I mean, surely the guardian tigers are busy. I highly doubt they would spend their time watching over on us mortals. Your great-grandfather used to use stories like that to keep kids in line anyway. Modern people aren't as dogmatic as he was. But don't you tell that to anyone else. Otherwise people might start thinking about us as a bunch of swindlers. We may be teaching of the guardian tigers, but that doesn't mean we can actually talk with them. Anyway, don't blabber about this to people. Understood? I got it. That's a good boy. And how's school? You keeping up your grades? I mean, I cheated on a quiz just a few days ago, but I don't think I should tell Dad that. It's been going alright. Life's just been pretty good here, and dance club has been going well. Glad to hear it. Just don't bet all your life in the club. Focus on study, okay? So when will you be down home next? I'm not sure when I would have some time. It's almost Qingming. You have a break then, right? You should come back if you do. Okay, I'll see if I can. Alright, remember to come home sometime and make sure to get enough sleep. Yeah, I'll make sure to sleep early tonight. That's good. Goodbye for now, son. Bye, Dad. I let out a sigh into the otherwise silent room.
Are you alright, Liao? Did something happen to worry you?
Dad said no one in my family has been able to see guardian tigers. Tiger nods, seemingly unsurprised by this.
It has been too long since the last one. Hence why I said your ability is precious.
But can I really see you? This could all just be my... If they don't exist, why can I see them in front of me? Just as soon as I start to get used to having them around, that's got me doubting myself all over again.
Of course you can. Who else would you be talking to right now? There is nothing to be worried about. Seeing is believing. I cannot blame your dad or your grandfather. They cannot see us. Liao, do you really believe I am just some illusion of yours?
Well, a little bit. Honestly, I am worried about it. Still, I didn't expect him to address it outright.
It is pointless to worry. Proving that we are not illusions is simple.
How so?
I simply have to do something you cannot. For example, taking a book from your shelf and reading you a page. Surely you could not remember it exactly.
Still, I've read all of those already. There's a chance I could have just remembered the passage. Isn't there a better way you can prove your existence?
Excellent point. There are several more options. How about you just open a website you've never seen before? You can close your eyes and I could read it to you. Simple. I am certain that will work. If that does not convince you, I can do much more.
He's right, Liao. What's there for you to worry about? Senpai. Well, I didn't catch everything you said on the phone, but it sounded pretty serious to me. You okay, Liao? Did you catch a cold? Don't tell me it's so bad you're seeing things. No, I don't have a cold. People don't just start seeing things from cold. So you hit your head? Ooh, Liao might have brain damage. You're the one who've hit your head. Come on, Senpai, stop messing with me. Liao, I don't understand why you're worrying so much. You can see us. That's the truth. Even if Liao and the old man were your illusions, I'm a real person that everyone can see, and I'm standing right here. Senpai, you're human to everyone else, not a leopard cat. Come on, are you really this dense? Do you actually believe Yan Suchi would just move in with you like this? You think he'd tell you stories about rejuvenating a temple in Miaoli? I'd be impressed if you made all this up. Well, I guess you're right. Honestly, I don't care if your family heritage is the only reason you can see me. All that matters is that you can see me now, and that's that. Got it.
It's alright, Liao. Just as I said, you're thinking too much about it. Are you feeling better now?
I can't just change how I feel about it that quickly, but I do feel a little better. I should probably just stop stressing myself over it. Still, it's unreal to think that I can just see gods now.
Liao, I made you to see.
I know. It's real. I didn't expect Leopard to be worried about me as well. Thanks. I'm alright. It was just a thought, nothing more. It's pretty obvious you were stressing over this.
I was worried Liao might end up in an asylum.
I'm pretty sure you mean a psychologist, and even then, no way.
Okay.
Come on, you don't need to treat me like an idiot. Liao is not an idiot. Thanks. Right, Liao isn't an idiot. Why do I feel like you're the one making me out to be an idiot, Senpai? Must be those illusions of yours. Pfft, get off. I pretend to be angry, pouting as I look away from them. However, regardless of their teasing, I know they care about me. Just knowing that kind of makes me feel warm inside. Oh, cheapy tiger. So it's Friday already, huh? Yeah! What is it? What is wrong? Senpai jumped out of nowhere with intense determination, almost shocking the living daylights out of me. Yeah, let's go to the hot springs this weekend. Hot springs? Hasn't it been super cold lately recently? It's the perfect time to enjoy a nice warm hot spring. Soaking yourself in hot water, munching on some snacks, it's the best thing in winter. Now that you mention it, I've never been to a hot spring before. By the way, isn't that expensive? It's not cheap, but it's only the cost of like 1 or 2 dinners out at most. It'd totally be like it'd totally do it like once a month, wouldn't you agree? The price of 1 or 2 dinners. I already spent heaps on books and things this month. I don't think I've got more money to squeeze out of my budget. Don't you want to go? Well, really no. You only see it in anime, and wouldn't we be bathing with a bunch of strangers? And then a pretty girl shows up all of a sudden. Stop talking about anime plots. Besides, mixed gender hot springs are super rare these days. Actually, they're usually separated by gender, though you can get public springs which have a bunch of strangers together. But that's no fun when we can enjoy a private bath with each other. It's a small room with a big bath inside, and it'll be all ours. I'd highly recommend it to you freshmen. A private bath. Wouldn't that be even more expensive than the public bath? Well, yeah, but it's on me. You won't have to pay a cent. Really, but I don't want you to waste your money. I mean, it's only like 2 dinners out, like I said. Just don't think about it. Accept my generosity. Accept the opportunity. Yeah, but what I really wanted to say was, that's Jan Suchi's money, not yours. Come on, I said it's okay. You're not going to disrespect your senpai, right? Alright, fine, let's go for it. Yeah, it is a bit strange, but I couldn't refuse him. He really wants this. In what feels like barely a second, Senpai is already on his phone looking up the hot spring for this weekend. The next morning we take off in a bus heading to the depths of the mountains. Eventually we arrive at the old street village surrounding the hot springs. Wow, there's a lot of people here.
It doesn't appear vastly different from the main street back home.
Many people. Oh, so you've never been here, Liao? Nope, I'm from the south, so I never had a need to. Really? But this place is famous. You've been in Taipei for more than half a year now, and you haven't gone sightseeing at all? I have no money. Ah, you poor kid. You don't need to call me kid, senpai. Well then, let me, your wonderful senpai, introduce this place to you. Now, where should we start? Alrighty, did you notice how we drove beside a creek on the way up here? Since there's heaps of natural hot springs here, a bunch of them are directly connected to that creek. So, basically, the creek itself is warmed by the springs, though I've never had a chance to feel it personally. I've even heard there's a bunch of private baths nearby. Most of the houses behind these merchants probably have them. You know, I wonder what came first, people finding the hot springs or people building the old street. Besides, I don't think it'd be a great idea to just go in the creek water. Some people do it because it's free, but it's probably not the best idea. Now then, enough of the boring stuff. Our destination is over there. Let's go! Senpai hurries me along the street enthusiastically. The other two walk behind us.
A lot of these wares seem quite familiar.
I look around. Preserved plums, roasted corn, almond tea, mochi, and so on. It's pretty typical for a market street like the one from back at home. Though a few special things do catch my eyes. For example, there's some wild boar sausages. Leopard is currently staring at them.
Liao, we should get this.
Tiger is drawn towards roast suckling pig, which has been prepared into tiny meat cubes right at the shop. Nah, we should wait to buy food till after our bath. I could do with a snack, but considering I have to eat whatever Tiger and Leopard want to, I suddenly feel super duper full again. Senpai's right, we might as well go to the hot spring first, alright? Come on guys, let's go get there already. Ooh. Double times the negative stares. I end up needing to push Tiger and Leopard to pry them away from the food and get moving. Luckily there's heaps of people around and I don't stand out doing so, even if I am pushing midair. Hey, over here! Senpai runs into a nearby building. The building itself resembles a traditional Japanese inn. He walks to the counter, handing 2 booking slips to the receptionist. So Senpai already had everything booked online and printed. I didn't even notice. He is more on top of things than I thought. The receptionist finishes booking us in and we are led to a bathroom. At first glance, the bathroom is big. A marble pool takes center point, while its water streams from the hot spring towards the back of the room. Toward my feet, near the entrance, is a small resting area. Even after several more glances, I'm still astonished by its size and grandeur.
How upscale?
Lavish. Why does it feel like they're scolding me? It's not like this was my choice. The staff member shows us where to find some robes, towels, and drinking water. Then they remind us of the time limit, wish us to enjoy our time, and leave us be. I think I missed some of that. Alright, Liao, the clock's ticking, let's get started. You can store your clothes right here and your robe is hanging over there. I don't normally use the slippers, but you can use them if you want. People sweat a lot from the heat here, so even though you're in water, don't forget to drink. Got it, Liao? You seem quite like the regular customer. I love hot springs after all. I wouldn't recommend any less than the best for you, Liao. But this place seems expensive. I don't know anything about hot springs, but I know this room can't be cheap. Don't worry about it. I had some discount vouchers, so it wasn't that expensive. It's a great chance to host you somewhere nice. Really? I'm still uneasy about this. Is it really okay to just let Senpai pay for the bill? Liao, I told you it's fine. Anyway, isn't it cool we get to have 4 people in here with only 2 tickets? 4? Oh, yeah. There's us as well as Tiger and Leopard. But should they really be considered as people?
I agree. It's quite the deal.
I knew the old man would see reason. Anyway, come on. Let's stop wasting time. Take off your clothes, Liao. What? What? You gotta get in with those clothes on or something? Did you even notice the shower there? Hot spring rule number 1. Clean yourself before stepping into the spring. I know, but... I know this is pretty normal at hot springs, but this is way too embarrassing. Senpai should go first. Sure, no problem. I'll just... Senpai turns on the faucet, the bath beginning to fill. Next he starts to remove his clothes then and there. Whoa, 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 whoa! It was so sudden I didn't get a chance to walk away or give him space. I can't just keep staring at his naked body. I turn my head away in a meager attempt to restore Senpai's privacy.
Liao, what are you doing? You must take a shower sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I know. Why is that his business all of a sudden? Just turn around.
All right, what a timid child.
Oh, Tiger is a big goof. I send a sharp look around the room, making sure nobody is watching me. The sound of Senpai's showers patters on the floor as I begin to remove my clothes. I try to get it done with quickly, but once my clothes are off, the patter of the other shower ceases. I turn my head to look, but I don't see Senpai. Right here, Liao. Senpai is already shoulder deep in the freshly steaming bath. Water's ready, Liao. Hurry up. Please, don't keep staring at me, Senpai. Okay. You're so shy, Liao. Senpai looks somewhere else for the moment. I turn my shower on and hurriedly wash myself. Now all that's left is to slip into the bath. Hot. Careful. Wow! It's a warning too late. I retreat almost as fast as I went in. The heat was more than I had anticipated. Be careful, Liao. You gotta walk into the bath slowly and let your body get used to the temperature. That'd be great, but I don't want these 3 staring at me the whole time. I take a deep breath and ease down into the steamy water. Oh, wow, that's awesome! I sit in the water, suffering through the burning feeling taking over my whole body. Are people supposed to think this is relaxing? Liao, old man, come on in. Even if you guys don't have bodies, you can still enjoy the atmosphere.
Well, let me see. The water really is rather hot. Tiger puts a paw into the water. As if he wasn't even there, the water refuses to ripple at all. Leopard just shoves his entire arm into the water, grimacing from the heat. Ah, so hot! Well, it's gonna hurt if you get in too fast, though you'll feel really good once you get used to it. Why do I feel like you're implying something? I'd say you're the one with the impure mind here. Damn it, you're the one who said it, Senpai. Alright, I will try this hot spring.
What about your clothes, though? I mean, sure, the tiger's clothes aren't real, but it'll still be strange seeing him wearing them underwater. However, as soon as he fully submerges himself, his clothes disappear in the blink of an eye. What? Where are your clothes?
I took off my garments. You wouldn't bathe with them on, would you?
I mean, so you can make your clothes disappear?
Well, of course. As you know, a god doesn't have any fixed appearance.
So you can do that anytime?
Correct. However, I consider my regular garments as part of my official appearance.
Okay, so gods can change their clothes. That's cool. Talking about gods and their clothes, Leopard just stepped into the water. Whoa. Well, that's a new thumbnail. Hold on. Let me just get a snag of this one and print screen. There we go. I gotta say, this is a fantastic view. Leopard's just standing there, the steam rising around his well-defined body. My heart pounds as I see the reflection of his V-line mirrored on the surface of the misty hot spring water. Tiger rests his back against the bath wall. The towering form of his rugged, handsome body contrasts well with this serene space steeped in tradition. Meanwhile, Senpai is trying to swim in the bath, his lithe body exposed under the rippling, steamy water. This is so tempting. Oh, you okay there? You having difficulty with something? What are you talking about? Don't be shy, let me check it out. Senpai attempts to fill me up under the water, and I dodge him as swiftly as I can manage in the steaming hot bath. Hey, cut it out! I just want to check, I'm not going to... Ow!
Be quiet, kitten.
Tiger just smacked Senpai over the head. Not forcibly, but it wasn't exactly soft either. Senpai reels back, covering his head. He looks like he's about to cry. It's adorable in its own way, but I won't feel pity for his pain as he just tried messing with me. By now I'm used to the temperature, finally getting a chance to enjoy this so-called relaxation by leaning against the bath wall and letting the warmth seep through my body. My aches fade away as the heat massages all of my muscles and the steam comforts what parts of me remain above water. I close my eyes and face upward. The water from the hot spring feels different, but it feels good. After spending some time in the bath, I can feel sweat starting to drip down my head. If you stay in too long, you'll start to feel dizzy. Oh, alright. Why don't you go drink some water? Then after resting, you can come back in. I get out of the pool and notice the temperature difference almost instantly as a wave of cool air spreads over my body. I quickly grab my rope and a bottle of water. It really works. I told you. Senpai's left the bath as well. He walks around with the rope on, which is way too large for him, the lower hem dragging across the ground behind his feet. Tiger and Leopard are still in the bath. Their eyes are closed, seemingly enjoying the hot spring. I wonder how they enjoy that without actually having real bodies. This probably isn't the best time to ask about that. I spend a few minutes in the rest area with Senpai before returning to the bath. We continue to enjoy the hot spring until our time is up and the front desk calls. So how was the hot spring? Senpai stretches his whole body while he talks.
It was acceptable. What a great way to relax.
Hot spring, warm. Good job, Captain Obvious there. Seems we all liked it, myself included. I guess it wouldn't be the worst idea to go to this place again sometime. But there's no way I could afford that myself without Senpai's vouchers. Alright, so you guys want to grab something to eat after all that time in the hot spring? Any of you hungry?
I certainly am.
Wait a second, didn't you say the gods never get hungry?
Well,
who cares? Let's get to it. What is going on? Okay. After talking about something to eat, we head straight to the suckling pig and the wild boar sausages they wanted earlier. For the boar sausages, I buy a flavor called Macao, which is said to be a type of herb from the mountain. Leopard also asked for some barbecue, but I have to refuse him. We have way too many meats already. Instead, I get him some rice served in a bamboo tube. We keep walking along the old street, enjoying the sights and foods. Eventually we make it to the end of the street as dusk takes over the sky above. The mountain is cloaked in orange, while the sky dyed lavender by the last lights of the sun. I am so full. Yeah, I feel like I ate too much too. You asked for it. I told you not to order too much for those two gluttons.
I won't argue you on being a glutton, but I didn't force Liao to buy me anything.
More meat is good. Liao should have more. Yeah, it was good. I couldn't tell its actual flavor because Macau overpowered it, but it did have a different texture than pork, which I'm used to. But the bamboo chew rice was really good, along with the suckling pig. Honestly, I don't regret eating so much. I lean against the rail of the bridge we're on and look into the deep lavender sky. The sun returns past the horizon and the first few stars begin to come out and twinkle. Instead of staying home, I just spent a really nice day outside. I'm glad they're here with me. After all, this won't last long. One day I'm going to need to choose one of them. I can't really do that, can I? Eventually I just need to ask them to leave so I can focus on my studies. I'm just thinking about this too much. It's all gonna work out eventually. Hopefully. Senpai, it's getting late and you're not wearing enough to stay out at night. Shouldn't we go home now? Nah, I'm fine. Well, I guess it is getting too late to do much though. It would be better to head home. Alright, let's go. Yep. On our way back through the old street, I bought some hot spring eggs that Tiger requested. I also ended up buying a box of millet mochi for Leopard. I guess that's my lunch for tomorrow sorted. It feels like Leopard and Tiger just keep on feeding me these days. I'm not gonna get fat because of these two, right? And that is where we will end this episode. So we shall see how things are going with Liao and his male anthropomorphic spirit companions in the next episode. But until then, take care.